You defended this city from the worst the darkness sent against us. Your light has been our beacon. We thank you, Guardian, and we will never forget.
What's up, guys? God's Elite back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Bungie's most recent trailer for Age of Triumph, and maybe what we can expect from it. I'm super excited for Age of Triumph. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But basically, something Deed said last week, and I'll put it up here for you to actually listen to it in a minute. But I was wondering what he meant, and now I know what he means. So it'll be pretty cool to look at. But there's three things I want to talk about in this trailer. First is the speaker. Second is prison and challenge of elders. And then third is strikes. So first I want to bring up the speaker because he is going to be the main character that we interact with during this update. We're not getting Kate or anything else, it seems like. I wish. But I like the actor that plays the speaker. He's in, I'm pretty sure he's in Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's the same guy. But I know he's in Underworld, if you've watched any of those movies. But we're going to be talking to him a good bit. He's probably going to be talking about the past couple years, what all we've done. I'm sure it's probably some missions he's going to send us to try the new weekly playlist out, or try the new Nightfall, or try the new Prison of Elders, Challenge of Elders thing, or the new weekly featured raid event. So I'm sure he'll probably do that, and they'll turn those into missions. But for right now, that's not really the main thing in this video I want to talk about. So let's move on down. So next here, we get kind of a thing. It says new weekly rituals. And the first thing they show us is Challenge of Elders. Now, this is not Prison of Elders, because as of Prison of Elders, we have not played against the Taken. Now, they could add Taken to Prison of Elders. That's very true. They could do that, but I don't think they are. The reason why I don't think that is Challenge of Elders takes significantly less time to complete than Prison of Elders. Prison of Elders would take a ton of time just because you had to do so many different encounters with you didn't have bosses at the beginning. You had a boss fight at the end. And so if you did Skolas, it would take forever. And they haven't said anything about Skolas, so I don't think he's coming back, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll definitely find out Wednesday if he is coming back. So the reason I think this is Challenge of Elders is because, and I'll pop up a picture real quick that we got the first week they even mentioned Age of Triumph. He said we'd have new weekly rituals, and they showed us a picture of kind of the little area in the screen in Destiny where you can pick the Nightfall, the Strike playlist, the weekly Crucible, all that stuff. They showed us a new one, and it had the weekly Crucible, daily mission, Strike playlist, Nightfall, Prison of Elders looking symbol, Challenge of Elders, whichever one you want to call it, and then a raid symbol, right? So we've learned that the raid symbol is a weekly featured raid where you can get ornaments for all the new armor that we're getting. So we know the first week is going to be Crota's Inn, the second week is going to be Vaulted Glass, third week King's Fall, fourth week Wrath of the Machine. I'm assuming that the prison challenge symbol is going to be a playlist of one or the other. Now, I think based off this trailer and this boss right here being taken, I think it's going to be Challenge of Elders. So what I think they're going to do, one of two things. They're either going to have, because it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes per area, and there's 3 areas in each Challenge of Elders because there's 3 bosses. Either they're going to do where you fly down with 2 randoms and you play a full thing of Challenge of Elders, or they could have it to where you fight one boss, get some loot, go back, fight another boss, go back, fight another boss. And it's just an endless playlist, just like Strikes. Or, if you want it to last a little longer, and it goes the other way around, it could be Prison of Elders, and you have to fight through the 5 rounds. 3 waves in each round or whatever, and fight the boss at the end. That very well could be the thing, but if they're going to do that, they have to add Taken into Prison of Elders, which wasn't there before. So either way, whichever one, I'm going to be happy for it. I'm going to be glad to go and get the loot from this event and play these old things over again, because I really enjoyed Prison of Elders, really like Challenge of Elders. And I really like the new raids coming back, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we've got the speaker out the way. We've kind of got prison/challenge out the way. We don't know exactly which one it's going to be, but we do know this is currently a challenge boss in Destiny as it is now. It's not a prison boss, so I feel like we're going to be getting some sort of Challenge of Elders playlist coming back. So moving on from that, and we're going to talk a little bit about this in a minute again with Challenge of Elders, because we'll just have to wait and see. But moving on from that, it says Daybreak Strikes. Now, I don't know if Daybreak Strikes is going to replace the Siva Crisis Heroic. It may. We don't really know. If it does, then it will go down there in the little spot next to the Nightfall. If not, if they keep Siva Crisis Heroics in the little Nightfall area, then basically what we'll have to do is we'll just have to go to the little icon in top right in the Destiny screen where you pick your activities, go to the Strikes area, and then pick it from the playlist section. So either way, it doesn't really matter. So what I'm getting from this, and real quick, I'm going to play something that Deej said last week in the live stream that kind of struck me. I was like, it's weird that he used that word. So real quick, let me pop it up here and I'll let him talk.
We might even talk about how we're going to add a little bit more mayhem to strikes.
Okay, so he said they're going to add a little mayhem to our strikes, right? Well, if you know what mayhem is, in Crucible, when we have mayhem, clash, mayhem, control, whatever it is, it just means you get supers upon supers upon supers upon supers upon supers, right? Tons of supers. So he said that, and now we've got this trailer, and it's called Daybreak Strikes, and every single scene, just this first scene here, right? All right, let me rewind a little bit, because if you don't look at it just right, you kind of miss it. All right, so here you go. So you've got Blade Dancer over here on the far right, Hunter, right? In the middle, we've got our Titan with his hammers, and then boom, over here on the left. You can't see this if you look at it when they first activate, because he's behind the Titan. But when you fast forward real quick right here, then you see there's the Warlock, and he's shooting the Nova Bomb. So we've got all three of our Guardians here. They're all three different classes. They're all using their supers at the same time. And then we fast forward right here, and we've got all these enemies laying in waste, right? So we fast forward a little bit more. We've got Golden Gun Hunter, and now before we saw the supers being activated in the Abomination High Strike, here we see the Hunter activating his Golden Gun in the revamped Tanic Strike, where you have to go fight the Siva-fied version of him. So boom, he shoots his thing, he blows the leg off of this Siva Walker during the strike. Then we fast forward. They talk about, we're going to have senior designer Tim Williams and senior designer Joe Sifferman coming, and they're going to tell us about our new weekly rituals that we're going to be taking part in, so I'm excited for that. And then here at the end, they show us a little clip of either a continued Abomination High Strike or the Fogoth Strike. I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not. I haven't seen any Siva in this, but you do see the little traps on the ground that are not in the Fogoth Strike. So it very well probably is Abomination High. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But here at the end, yet again, third time, 3 in a row, Titan coming down with his Striker to finish off Fogoth for the win. So, boom, we're getting mayhem in strikes. That is a fact, just because this trailer shows all this freaking super stuff. And then Deej, you saw what he said. I just put it on the video. He said it last week. We're getting mayhems in our strikes and stuff like that. But he was trying to be all sneaky and stuff, but he wasn't, because boom, we got this trailer. So we're going to be getting mayhem in strikes. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be replacing the Siva Crisis Heroic, but we'll just have to wait and see. We don't really know yet. Now, the one thing that's kind of odd about this is if you choose to show all your scenes with Guardians doing their supers, then why, when you show your scene with the Challenge of Elders, why is the Hunter shooting his super? Because if you want to get the point across that mayhem is going to be in strikes, I get why you show it during the strike section, but they specifically show a Hunter shooting his tether in this Challenge of Elders boss fight. So does that mean we're getting mayhem in Challenge of Elders? If so, I'm totally cool with it. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be fun. I'll have a blast. But if they're not, I feel like this was a bad choice, because it kind of confuses me a little bit. I may be looking too deeply into it, but forget that. Confirmed, we're getting Mayhem strikes in some sort of way. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be doing it each week. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Here, I'll play the trailer here yet again at the very end, full screen for you if you haven't seen it. But real quick, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I really like bringing you these news videos because it makes me happy as a player. But if you did like the video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Comment below. Let me know, do you think we're getting Mayhem strikes? I mean, it seems like 100% confirmed to me, in my opinion. Do you think we're getting Mayhem Prison of Elders? Do you think we're getting Prison or Challenge? Do you think they're going to bring the taken enemies into prison? Or do you think it's just going to be challenge bosses? Or do you think we're going to have to do all 3 encounters together and then move on and go back to orbit and matchmake and go back down? We'll just have to wait and see. Are they bringing, you know, some new prison gear back? I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and play or find out Wednesday. Subscribe for more Destiny news content. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 news content. I'll be keeping you up to date on all Destiny and Destiny 2 information as it comes out to you. I'll be recording the live stream Wednesday while I'm at work. So as soon as I get home, I'll make a video about something if there's something super important, which I'm sure there will be plenty of. But that's pretty much it. Follow me on Twitter at IamGodsLead if you want to keep up with live streams, videos, channel information, my life, anything going on. We're moving to a new apartment soon, so I'm going to do a new setup video, add a green screen in the background, do some other fun stuff. I've had some furniture made for my consoles and PC and things like that, so I'm going to be adding some stuff to the setup. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week and day, and I will see you in the next video.
You defended this city from the worst the darkness sent against us. Your light has been our beacon. We thank you, Guardian, and we will never forget.